Hello everybody, how are you doing? My name is Beson Siamodo, and today I of course have a special guest. She's an author, she's a poet, and of course the rest of the things are going to find out from her. And she recently just released her latest book, the first book, of course. So let's find out more about her, of course. Hello, how are you?
I'm okay, how are you?
Alright, thank you. First and foremost, of course, I'm going to ask you to introduce yourself, your name, the program you're currently doing, and anything else that you think and feel the people need to know about you.
Alright, hi everyone. My name is Ordina Chanda. I'm the author of Scars of Bloom, a book that deals with resilience, trauma, and it's my initiative for mental health. So here we are today with being interviewed, and I'm happy to share that I'm also a graphic designer doing bioinformatics second year at the Copperbelt University.
All right, wonderful. Yeah, so I would like to know, I'd like to find out, how did you get into writing, or what prompted you to, of course, pick up the pen and begin putting words together and build up beautiful stories like the one you've written, which is Scars of Bloom.
Um, it's been a journey. I can't lie. It's been a journey of struggles. I have my own mental health struggles. Yeah, so I'm a fan of writing, of course. I love writing. Like he said, I'm a poet. Um, I'm multi-talented. I'm also a graphic designer. So last year,
Mm.
I had written a poem called Scars of Rome, which is on the third page of my book. So when I wrote it was just a poem, then a student died from here. That was should have been May last year. A student died, and then I had met the mother. I
Mm.
think meeting the mother broke my heart. I realized that we focus too much on our scars, forgetting the hearts that are connected to ours, such as our parents and our loved one. And that's where Scars of Bloom was born.
Wonderful. Okay, so first of all, let me take you back even further. Yeah, I want to really exactly know the exact point where you began writing from. Was it maybe from a very young age, or maybe something that began when you came to Copperbelt University, or maybe high school? Like when exactly did you begin writing?
I began writing. I think I've always been writing. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't remember which point in my life,
mhm,
but I know I've always been a fan of to my small notes, writing and put them down
okay.
and the like.
Mhm,
But writing a book,
mhm,
of course, I'm a reader. I've read a lot of books.
mhm.
I never even dreamt of being an author. Like
Oh,
I
sure.
didn't even see myself.
Mhm,
So last year came and I'd written this poem, and I'm
mhm.
like, Scars of Bloom. This could be a beautiful title.
Oh,
And then I think
mhm,
I was having a very low day. So
mhm,
when I came outside, it was actually raining.
mhm.
So I came outside and I looked at the sky and I was asking God, God, is this it? Is this all there is to my life? That's why you see Scars of Bloom. My book cover is actually the person looking at me like this.
Oh,
That's where
yeah.
it was cut from.
Mhm,
Yeah, I'm a fan of nature.
mhm,
So I decided to say, maybe let me write something.
mhm.
That's how I started page by page last year. It was my first time actually writing very long passages,
Oh,
and
mhm,
I was like, maybe I'll hit a roadblock. But it seemed my mind had so much to tell, and
mhm,
maybe I just didn't want the book to be big, so I had like,
mhm.
okay, no, let me cut it short.
Oh, yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, so it's been a journey.
Okay, so in short, you're saying that you began as a poet, then
Mm-hmm.
you advanced to,
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
yeah, you upgraded to being a book writer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm also very imaginative. So
Uh,
you find that I'll be working and I'll
okay.
have these stories in my head.
Mhm,
So most of the time, whenever I was bullied at school, I was
mhm,
bullied a lot especially between uh, grade 8 to 9. Yeah, I think for 2 years there. So whenever I'm bullied, I used to say less. So I would
mhm,
sit with these thoughts inside my head. I
mhm,
had even given them names. Like I would make characters in my head, and I'm like, okay, these
mhm,
people will at least help me to survive that type of
mhm.
era. So I feel in my head, I've always been writing. Yeah, I think it just had to take so much confidence to actually put the words on paper.
Okay, that's wonderful. Okay, tell the people and tell me about the book launch that you had, of course. Yeah, and from the little research that I did, I found out that you, of course, had the VC, of course, as one of the guests. Yeah,
Yeah,
so yeah, obviously, like having such a big name at your event, of course, is something that, of course, I believe really did excite you because I remember, like for me, the first ones that I don't really think, no, I don't think there was any like huge or significant name. They were just like I can say students. Yeah, yeah. So, how did you feel like having such a big name at, of course, like just your first book launch? How was it? And of course, you can make mention of the other big names that were there. I believe he was not the only person, the only big name there.
definitely. I think it was a blessing. I would start from there.
Mm,
I had never imagined that in my entire life I would launch a book at the Copperbelt University, have
mm,
the VC, and the other VCs. Actually, there's him. The VC that launched my books is from innovation and research,
mm,
but we had also the VC from academics.
mm.
We had the chief librarian, we had the
Wonderful.
registrar, we had like a lot of people, and
Hey,
I'm like, we look at these people. You never see them. They're ever busy, and they had to take
yeah.
time from their busy schedule to come for my book. And the first thing that actually broke my heart
Mm-hmm.
during my speech,
Uh-huh.
the VC shed tears.
Hey.
I don't know if my speech was too emotional. He cried and he told me to actually come see him for just have a personal chat. It was breathtaking. It was unreal, and I think I still rewatch the videos and
Wow.
everything to just. I'm like, is this it? God, how did I find myself here? I'm really thankful to to the to the to the organization of CBU in general. Um, it's something that I've noticed they are very supportive, especially
Okay.
the librarian staff,
Mm-hmm.
and also the populace itself. The students they're also supportive. So I'm really grateful and thank you so much for being part of my journey. And of course, let's bloom our scars.
How wonderful. And yes, I really have to read this book because I don't know if my assumption is correct, but like from just the title itself, Scars of Bloom, of course, I'm getting to have a picture of a book that talks about turning bad experiences or traumatic experiences into something beautiful, right?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. I would like to read this book because I feel and think that it's a book that is going to, of course, like give hope to a lot of people who've gone through a lot of, yeah, troubled, of course, past. So it's a beautiful book that I believe and feel that it's something that a lot of people, of course, should get to have a touch of.
That's true. That's very true. Actually, so far I had a book launch on the 15th of June,
Uh-huh.
and then I've sold about 52 copies.
Yes,
52 copies. I
that's
only
wonderful.
yeah, I only plan on signing 1,000 copies, so we're still doing the countdown. And
Oh,
I can tell you the
mm-hmm,
people who have read the book, the feedback I've been getting,
mm-hmm,
people feel I feel their pain. And
mm-hmm,
honestly, if you read the back of my book, who is the author,
uh-huh,
I feel like I find myself to be attracted to broken people. I find
mm-hmm,
beauty in brokenness. I turn pain into purpose because
mm-hmm,
not only am I writing what people go through, but
mm-hmm,
I've also been there. I've been there. I've struggled there, and especially the time I was telling you I was bullied. I think I asked. I don't know how many times I tried to commit suicide, and I'm like,
yes,
I looked back at the time I was standing there at the podium
mm-hmm,
giving the speech to the most high people at the university.
mm-hmm,
I asked myself, so if I killed myself, then what then? Like, would I have been there? No, of course not. So it's really a book, but it is more than a book. You understand?
mm-hmm,
It's knowledge. You get to find resilience, strength, and also you get to say it's okay to be broken. But what's not okay is staying broken. You can bloom out of whatever was scarred onto you. So a lot of people are relating, and since it's a mental health initiative, the only twist part is
mm-hmm,
people are like, but how come it's a psychological romance?
mm-hmm,
The reason it's a psychological romance, because I had to
okay,
make it interesting.
mm-hmm,
It's my mental health initiative, but I had to make it interesting, to say, okay, so you can grip love and all that, but there's these traumas that someone has to deal with, but you still gotta bloom from them again. So yeah, I've gotten good feedback, even from elderly ones who would like to be mentored and helped with, because at the end of the day, everyone is going through something. Yeah.
yeah, great. I'd like to just drift a bit ask you about this question, of course, that asked the previous person, of course, I was interviewing, and author, of course, as well. Yeah, so I'd like to find out, of course, what you think about the coming of AI into writing. Is it something that you've appreciated, or something that maybe you think and feel is going to reduce the importance of writers, like maybe to people, of course, because like AI, you can use it to like write a book in just a few seconds. You just give it a title and you tell it of course, what you want that particular book to be, and it will, of course, write a book for you. So, is AI something that you, of course, appreciate, or maybe you think it's a threat to us as writers?
That's a good question. To start with, I think someone asked me that question again.
Okay.
AI was made by a human. Let us not forget.
Yeah.
So the aspect of emotion, my book grips a lot of emotions. AI can't do that. Like it can't. What can I say? It can't attach emotions to the work. Of course, it will make it interesting and the like, but the depth of information, it does not. For example, my book has got a part where there's of course some death and whatnot, how it's different. So when you try to build that with AI, it's obviously tell you no, I can't do this. It's self-harming. Like it can't do that. It can't write illicit things. It can't write serial killing type of things. So with books to do with love, yeah, there, but I don't think they will have emotions to them. But we use AI to do typesetting. There's this app that most authors use called Grammarly. Grammarly helps us to fix this the punctuation marks, the commas, the what. It also helps us to typeset the book before we even send it to the author. Because as authors, we are charged the error. So now imagine your book has got so many errors because of course you're busy typing, you don't know the grammar that So when you use Grammarly to like when you just select a certain passage and say correct the grammar, it will like do that, it will, because you've already written it. It's not changing any context, it's just like improving and punctuating it. But using it right, it can, but it can't write original things to attach someone. And as an author, I'm actually able to tell. That's the reason I became a graphic designer. I'm actually able to tell and differentiate between AI and not AI. And as life, goes on, we'll reach in a world where a lot of people will be producing a lot of things with AI. That's where you have to be AI conscious. Okay, is this AI? Is this not AI? So I guess it's a 60-40 type of thing. AI is good at 40%, but mainly with humanity, it's improving lives, but it's also shrinking their capacity to think, imagine, create, and write. So yeah.
Okay, wonderful response. Okay, so I guess we'll come to the close of the interview, of course. Yeah, I'll ask you to give the people your social media handles.
All right. Thank you for the interview. It's been wonderful actually.
Yes, it's been great from you as well.
Yeah. You can find me on TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. I actually started a YouTube channel. I'm not really a social person, but I'm trying my level best to put myself out there because as an author, I have to communicate with people, to the outside world. So I actually drop videos. Okay, there's only one, but I'm working on that. Yeah, on YouTube. You can find me on TikTok. I do some just talks about my book. Not really putting myself there, but I'll try. I'll get better. I'm sorry, I'll get better. Then also LinkedIn, Facebook, I mostly post quotes. I've got what I call daily quotes to just help people. We're dealing with a lot of things. Students with their CAs, so I help them with all that and also advertise my book there. And my book is going at $250. You can find it on Seller, and you can contact me on my socials. You find contacts there, and you can grab your copy. And soon it will be in these book walls. We're working on that as well. And yeah, thank you for having me. Let's bloom our scars. Scars of bloom.
Let's bloom our scars.